like it never ends. Back again, square one. Tried to leave myself behind, looking for a better place, not to stay alone. Gain our trust and you chose to break it. Ask for truth but you only fake it. Thought you said what we had was sacred. It's all lies, all lies. I was broken and isolated, but inside held the fire waiting. Not a word that you say can save us, so don't try, 'cause this time you crossed the line.
I was broken and isolated, but inside held the fire waiting. Not a Hello everybody and welcome back to day 4 of our Farming Sim Evolution Tour. Tonight is Farming Sim 19. So far this week we've played Farming Sims 13, 15, 17 and now 19, and tomorrow will be 22. Each one is following the same format that we're going to be doing again tonight. We will start a brand new save with no mods, completely vanilla, easy mode. And we'll do whatever tutorial that they put in front of us. We will do a few contracts and or missions depending on how it's laid out in this one. We'll inspect the chickens because that's never an important metric. We'll do our physics comparison, explore the map a little bit, and with the previous ones I would then jump into my actual save of the game and would do a little bit of exploring. However, that's not going to be possible on this one because this is my first time playing 19. So let's fire it up. We'll go for a new farmer. And we'll be choosing the default map as well, which will be whichever this one is. Yep, that's alright. Oh yeah, and this one has some already like giant actual DLC. We will deselect those and start it up. I should actually, just for a brief moment, I'll change it to full screen because I don't know where it will appear on screen to say that it is loaded, because we're going to do a comparison between the loading times of these. I'm just not quite sure where on the screen it will say press to continue. Anytime now. See, as Farming Sim progresses, the loading screen gets longer and longer. When it's ready. Still thinking about it. So far the winner is the Xbox 360 with Farming Sim 13. I wish that just took seconds to load. Of course, everyone knows 22 takes forever. Although this one might be giving it a run for its money. Any moment now. I can still see there it's still loading on the top screen, so it hasn't actually crashed. Any moment now. Nope. Be interesting when I get all these side by side and we have like a countdown timer, or a timer counting up to see how many minutes some of these versions take to load. There we go. Success. And let's switch back over to the normal screen. Welcome to Farming Simulator. Would you like to start a short guided tour? This will show you the basics of the game. Indeed. Follow the path to the big yellow harvester at the edge of the field and touch the question mark icon next to it. If the lower left, the lower left of your map, a flashing green icon, so I can see that on the map in the corner there. The flashing green ring indicates the next question mark location. And then we've got the controls for toggle the map and the moving around ones. Oh, this game is now back to sluggish rotation. I'm sure last night wasn't too bad with the rotation speed. I wonder if we can adjust that. We've got enough settings in here to do it. I think this is just the keyboard combinations, aren't they? I'm thinking that at the bottom there might be somewhere where we can rotate it. No, looks like it's just keyboards coming down here. Evening, JD, and welcome in. What mischief are you getting yourself up to? I'm looking for the mouse sensitivity options. Camera sensitivity? Would that be it? Change it to 175. We'll live with it. So we start off at this shed. Shed in the hills. What else is down here? I think it's like zombies to come running out here. Okay, let's head on down and begin this tutorial. But tonight though, we are on Farming Sim 19 in our Farming Sim Evolution tour. Let's follow the path. Well, that looks pretty over there. Little waterfall right next to our farm. Quite a rapid flow. Distractio has already been cast. Yeah, we'll definitely investigate all this in more detail. Once we get to the exploring phase. Distractio. Ooh, what's that over there? What's Nightbot doing with the harmonica? If I was to house the gravity, we will be... once we get through the tutorial, we will be doing our other checks, and we will check on the gravity. I can tell you one thing, though. The jump is very... lunar. In some of the previous ones, it was like super quick up and down. This one has like a slow glide kind of feel. Okay, let's see what this tutorial is then. This is one of the fields you own from the very start, same line as in the previous 3 games. The wheat is conveniently grown to the stage where it can be harvested. Time for you to enter the combine harvester and get started. That's exactly the same lines as we had in the previous ones. Okay. Attach the harvester header. This... why does everything just keep on changing? It's like the graphics are glitching all over the place. It's very distracting. The header right in front of you, press the thingamajig, attach the tool. We've done this every night this week. We know how to attach the tool. Good. Now unfold the harvester and do the stuff. Harvester, transform. Still pretty much the same JD. Hips in agony. Chips has had some improvement today. I just hope she's going to get better, my little baby. Let's turn on that there. Now you're all set to harvest. Drive forward with this deafening roar of the engine in your ear, so you can adjust your vehicle speed manually or control. We'll not bother with cruise control because we've only got to go 10 foot. Evening, Harrison. Welcome in. Okay, so far so good. Usually, however, you have a lot to do, so make sure you hire a worker. So yeah, we'll hire a worker like what we did in yesterday's tutorial. Whenever a job can be executed by a helper, the indicator will do the thingy in the corner. So we will hire the worker. And it wants us to press X to exit the vehicle. So your helper will now take care of this job until they get stuck and the AI can't handle it anymore. You can now take care of other business, exit the harvester, and walk to the next question mark, indicated by the thingamajig. 2 seconds, I will just pause there for a brief moment. Oh, how am I pronouncing that there, mate? Welcome in there, can I do it without stuttering? Here we go. Danger Crew, welcome in and thank you so much for the raid. I get my words out eventually when I stop stuttering. But thank you so much for the raid, mate, and welcome in. Oh, did someone did Ada slap somebody straight away there? But welcome in there, everybody. Thank you so much for the raid, mate, and thank you for joining us this evening. I'll just I'll just drop the game volume down. Actually, no, it should be all right. You joined us tonight for a very special week of Farming Sim streams. We are doing what I'm calling Farming Sim Evolution. And each night this week we have played a different version of Farming Sim, starting from 13, we've played 15, 17, and then tonight we're on 19. And we're doing a comparison between each of them. So each of the Farming Sims, we're starting a brand new save, completely vanilla, no mods or anything like that. And we're entering the game, we are doing the whatever tutorial the game hands to us. We are then doing a contract and or mission, depending on which version of Farming Sim it has it labelled as. A little bit of work on some of the other fields. We're having a look in the shop to see how the shops compare between each of the versions. Have a little bit of explore, do some physics tests. And of course checking the chickens. But welcome in there, everybody there. And I hope you all had a good night there. Ada's already strolled it past there. What were you guys up to tonight there? Were you guys on the Farming Sim as well this evening? I think that it is... Oh, it was the emojis that did you get a slap for the emojis? Oh, and welcome in there, Mr. Smith there as well. I hope you all had a great night, and thank you again for the raid there, mate. We are just kind of starting, as I said there, we are just in the start of the tutorial as you guys came in. So we will press the wrong button. I'll pull this back around and I'll get the worker back on it, and then we'll do the next part of the tutorial there. I'll kind of park it up in general. AI worker knows what he's doing, occasionally. Right, there we go. Before I mess it up, let's jump out there. Was that, yep, they got me. You had it coming. So what sort of mischief have all you guys been up to tonight? Oh, JD's got the harmonica out again. Everyone knows, of course, harmonicas are the source of all the world's dysentery. So you've got to be very careful when you when you're using one of them. Was it Mountain Island Gaming caught dysentery from JD, and oh crikey, if you want your names butchered, you've come to the right place. Mr. Films also got dysentery from Mountain Island Gaming. Right, let's jump over to the next bit there. Fields that have been harvested have to be cultivated before they can be sown anew. So this is exactly the same lines as what was in all the previous tutorials. They just copy and paste the text each time word for word. This field can be harvested. Sorry, this field has been harvested recently, and now somebody someone needs to cultivate it. Enter the tractor, attach the doodad, and drive forward a bit. What's that? Call him Gallo. If I could do it without stuttering. Oh, I hear bouncy from JT. Well, what was that as well that I missed in the middle of there? Drops harmonica. Drops harmonica and bleach. Oh, hang on, we didn't pick up the... we didn't see that in front of us there. We'll grab that as well. Lower the cultivator with this and B. Oh, we'll select the right tool first. There we go. What was that there? Is Ada attacking again? You British, you got to be the fast. fastest talking British type speaker I've ever heard. I'm from Newcastle in the northeast of England. Currently living in Scotland. So let's switch to one of the other tractors. Right, so we've done some, we can leave a worker to do that one there. And we want... Oh, hang on. Feels... I mean, half of the cutler is already sewn. Alright, so this is the one we want the sewing machine. So we will attach it. Turn on. No, we need to lower the thing first as well, don't we? Are we at the right tutorial spot? Let's keep going. Let's try that again. Oh bugger! I never really use the weights, so of course I drive straight over the thing. So all that Smith wants is Ada's undying love. Just as a side note to everybody as well, our AI bot has a lot of Easter egg commands. If you happen to say them the right thing, Ada will respond with some things in chat, and in some cases there'll be codes for different things like Xbox subscriptions. Have I twisted this? I've turned this weight all the way around. That's why I can't do it when I've rolled over it. I've crushed the thing. Hashtag T. Close. Because that was the one that Jaffa unlocked just a few days ago. What's it there? What do you call a magician who's lost his magic? Wow, could I screw this one up anymore? Oh, this is definitely a hashtag blame Chrissy. We're going to have to reset this tool, or am I going to get another vehicle to put it round the right way? It's upside down. We're real professional farmers here. I'm sure you can tell. On a side note, this is actually my first time playing 19. 19 is the one that I never got round to playing. I played. There we go. Let's see. So the tutorial's now working now that we spun that around. that was another flip it for you there. What was that there? It's you call a magician who's lost his magic. You're a parking ticket because you got fine written all over you. Are you chatting up Ada in front of Mr. Smith, Eris? Just on a side note, with relation to Eris, on last Friday, we started making a story. Tomorrow night, while we're doing Farming Sim 22, we will be continuing that story. And you can check out the current first 4 chapters over on Discord, where you can also find our schedule for the rest of the month as well. In addition as well, you can see all of our past streams, including our study into all of the farming sims, over on the YouTubes. Let's try lowering this again. Turn it on and see if we can drive forward without doing a bat flip and what have you. Was that now I just call him Dave? Oh. And thank you so much for the follow there as well, mate, and welcome in there. What sort of mischief have you been causing today then? Nice, you've got the hang of this. You can continue later or hire another worker to do the job. So let's press the button there. And I assume we now have to go to the next tutorial, which is the orbital laser is firing from there. And let's see if I can do this without stuttering anymore. Is that welcome in and thank you for the follow as well there, mate. Yeah, this is my first time playing 19. As I have played the other versions from I played 13, 15, 17, and I skipped 19 because I was busy working on the Xbox achievements for Farming Sim 17, and by the time I got round to doing that, then 22 came out, and I just kind of missed it. I picked this one up in a sale a couple of years ago. It was only a couple of quid on one of the Steam sales, but this is my first time. This is my first time actually firing it up, downloading it, and playing it. Right, let's just jump through on this one here. So, as soon as the harvester tank is full, or even before that, you can unload its contents into the trailer. Hop on the tractor and attach the trailer. So that's the same again. Exactly the same text from the previous games. And next we have to go and unload with that one there. So for the most part, so far, all of the tutorials have been pretty much identical. There was something extra that was in yesterday's, and now I can't put my finger on what it was. There was something in it that was an addition. So I have to hop in here and pop the pipe out. One thing, as we're doing this study, tomorrow when we're on 22, we'll be jumping into my normal save. But what I've decided I'm going to do is we're going to use my special save, which has this super trailer in it. The road train. It's 42 trailers long. Was that we should all be locked up? You should be locked up, Eris. 19 seasons. So did this one have like seasons in it as well, or? I know that in 22 you have like like winter and all that in it. Was that the same for this one? Because I have zero knowledge of what was in 19. Well, let's just hop into that. An evening, Tic Tac, and welcome in. Was that was locked up? They had to let me out because I was so annoying. Like yourself, or you said Eris was locked up? Oh, it was an additional mod for 19. Let's put cruise control on. Or maybe it's not. There we go. Crop rotation and all kinds of better features. They should have modded it for 20. The thing is, right, with 22 as well, there are a lot of... I mean, for me, it was a massive jump anyway, because I went from 17 to 22. So the stuff that's in this one that people got used to, I had no clue. Not that I'm suggesting I have a clue now. But in 22 as well, I mean, you can't even get contracts unless you unless you put that mod in for the contracts, because they just don't work. Granted, it has been maybe 2 months since I last checked the vanilla contracts, because I don't like using mods at the best of times. I do make custom mods occasionally for folk as well. They are accessible over on my Discord as well, because I have a streamer support area and a mod hub area where like things that I've modified for folk I pop on there. Evening CGD mate, welcome in. Yes indeed, we are on 19 tonight. It's my first time trying 19, and I know we're in the middle of the tutorial, but I'm just going to stop here for a minute, because one of the comparisons that we're doing in each one of these nights is the visuals, and there's just something about these trees and bushes that just don't sit right with me. They just don't feel like they're in the landscape properly. It's almost like they've got a weird reflection to them, if you know what I mean. It could be the weird waviness. Maybe that's throwing me off. We will, of course, be going around the town and having a look at all the signs as well, so we can see the names that are on, like, the bits that normally you would never see. Was it 17 to 22 is a huge jump? Yes. It's like when I got it and I was like playing with Easy Guy, and he's like, oh, you know, you just do this, that, and the other, and I'm like, you just do this, that, and the what? I've never heard of that. That was never in 17. But of course, all you guys that played 19, you all know the drills. It's the one reason I stay on 19 for so long, because all the mods. I mean, if there's like a favourite mod, they are kind of convertible. I've done a few of them where I've converted. There was somebody actually converted a 17 mod. It was a while back. I converted a 17 mod all the way up to 22. Can't for the life of me think what the hell the mod was now. It was a vehicle of some description. It was some kind of wagon. I can't remember. Okay, let's carry on there. Eyeing them trees out, mate. Yep, they're a bit too wiggly for my liking. As I build a customer farm on a creator out absolutely having a blast with it. I'd like to learn how to use the actual, you know, the what do they call it? The tool from Giants, whatever the buildery thing is for it. I'd love to get the time to sit down and learn how to use that properly. Just I think it'd be fun, just to make like even if it's just like a daft little map, you know. Giants editor. That's the it's always the simple words that we remember. So I've got that. I've used it to tweak a few things when converting the stuff, but generally I just you know, I fire up Notepad++ and do everything manually. Like the pink mod, I made a modification to the game for Easy Guy's Pink Night, and when we play 22, all my stuff is pink. Just to annoy Easy Guy, really. Let's see. This load station is the one place where you can sell what you've harvested. You can check the current price of all the thingamajigs in the menu by pressing the this button. But we're not worried about that. Move the tractor over the thing, hold this button and press that one. Sounds like a plan. We're quite far away from this, aren't we? Now, we couldn't find the horn yesterday, so we couldn't do our horn comparison. This one tips over as well. Because in 13, it just kind of like the side slid open and the stuff just exited of its own accord. Nicely done. Selling your crops is the main way to earn money on the farm. Let's drive over to the shop for the final question mark. What's that? Farmer Bob on YouTube has great walkthroughs. I'm gonna have to, because as much as I've had 22 since it came out, there is so much I don't understand how to do. Anything to do with animal handling, like you know the feeding technology thing or whatever, whichever it's called. I haven't got a clue when it comes to those. Those are the Xbox achievements that I'm short on 17. And that's what I was trying to work towards, was those final ones, all to do with that. What's that? Beep beep and horny baby. What was the horn button again? Animals had a bit of a change. Is that from 17 to 19, or is it, or are they different in this one compared to 22? The most important thing that we have to do is the chickens. For those of you that don't know, I keep chickens, and lots of things. It's either Stargate themed or it's chicken themed around here. If I just press my button here, we have things that you can redeem your channel points for. We have our collectible cards. So each one of the cards has a picture of one of my girls on, a little story on the back of them. I do ship internationally, anywhere where Royal Mail will let me post it to. We have key rings as well. We also have 3D prints available, and also, I keep forgetting to put it on, but there will be laser engraving. Oh, the card are out of stock. I might order another batch because the contractors just paid me a whole lot of money, so I might order another batch of cards. We have 2 remaining window stickers and a whole load of scarves are still available. What's that? Feed mixers are easier and no cleaning up the stalls in 22. That was something in 17. We had conveyor belts. I had like a conveyor belt set in a loop, so it would like just as it went as it like dumped it outside of the area, like the sheep pen or whatever it was. The conveyor belt would then draw it up. It would then drop it into another conveyor belt, which brought it along, and then another conveyor belt, which then dropped it back in as feed. Let's see. This is where you can sell your vehicles and tool and buy new equipment. You can either visit the shop in person by activating the shop symbol, or in front of the trigger anywhere by pressing the whatchamacallit button. And that's the end of our tour. Look out for more question marks that provide additional information about specific game elements, and visit the tutorials found on the main menu. So this one also has like the in-depth ones as well then. Okay, let's jump out there. What was I saying? Mr. Smith loves his bouncy keyring. Yeah. This is one of our it's either that or CGD's incognito mode. I love the conveyors. Making piles of thing or getting... Oh, if you like piles of thing, Mr. Smith, tell them about the great pile. I don't think we can go into this shop, can we? At Farming Sim 13, you could enter the shop, but we haven't been able to... From what I recall, over the past week, we haven't been able to enter a shop, and I'm fairly certain in 22 you can just stand outside of it as well. Okay, open shop menu. So we'll use this as the opportunity to have a look inside of here to see what was available in default. So we'll cycle through each of the various ones here. It's the best way to do it, isn't it, Mr. Smith? All hail the great pile. We've got to have the great piles in all the games there, haven't we, JD? Was it a pile of dry fertilizer that's over 50 million litres been saving for 6 years in game? Hoping to sell 100 million in one day. That'll be some conveyor belt chain to the selling place, won't it? Ooh, I'm just wondering. Oh no! Right, tomorrow when we're in, actually, not saying that. They just look the same colour. When we're in 22, right? There's a machine in 22. I have no idea what it's for. It's got these. It's kind of like an unfinished transformer. It has these like big arm things, and I don't know if it's in 19, but we will. I know it's in miscellaneous on 22. Yeah, I think this must be it. Can we get a close look at it? I think that it's got that weird thing at the back. What the hell is this for? I got one in 22 rather. I drove it around a bit. And I got no idea what the hell it's for. It's got these big arms that can like take up an entire road, or trap you on every lamppost, whichever comes first. I'm thinking of 8 conveyors to might do. That would be a really good one to record. Not only to do it in real time, but also to do it in time lapse. That picks up sugar beets or potatoes off the ground, and it chucks it into another truck. So why is it classed as miscellaneous? I'm sure there's You got like beets and potato thing. Is it because it can do both that they put it into the separate menu? Do I think? So that basically. Oh, I know what happened there. I can read it on my other panel. Where was that there? Oh, right. Sorry. I see where Ada beat you up there. Off home now, going to annoy easy guy. Oh, it was the S word. So unfortunately, because my channel has been screwed over by stream poachers so many times, I had to restrict certain phrases that people put in, because I've had people come in before, and there was one fella that came in. He said, "Hi there, I'm going to go stream now," and then just left. And it's like, no, I'm not having that. But it's okay. I can still read it on Ada's panel. Everything that was written there, so it's all right. Don't worry, don't worry, mate. Oh, an evening, Gary, and welcome in there. What sort of mischief are you getting yourself up to there? Oh, hang on, back it up. So unfortunately, I've been shafted quite a few times by the stream poachers. But I'm not going into that rant tonight. We'll drive this stuff back down to the farm, and then we'll work on one of those other fields that we had. Unless, right, am I right in thinking that Farming Sim 19 has contracts in the menu the same as 22? What was we'll drive down the bottom here? We'll actually have a little look in the menu. We'll do a little bit of an explore of it to see how it compares. Because in 17 we drove to the... Oh, this is the wrong way. In 17 we drove to the edge of a field and we could grab a contract that way. In 15 we had to drive to a notice board where we could get a contract. And in 13... trying to remember the numbers. In 13, they just randomly appeared in the middle of the screen asking if you want to do them. It's a menu job. 19 has the contact menu. And welcome in there, Mr. V, as well there. This is a very slow tractor. We'll do a physics test soon. It's been so long since you played 19. That's something we were looking as part of like the thing. Obviously 19 doesn't count because I haven't played it before, but the previous ones we were looking at the last time it was saved on my like original saves. Also, right, am I right in thinking that this version of Farming Sim doesn't have the wind turbines? Because as I've explained in the previous 3 versions, 13, 15 and 17, once you get the wind turbines, that's it, you have one Farming Sim. Because we actually, when we went into my original save for 15, I had no farm equipment other than one tractor and one car. Because I had, what, how many wind turbines? Must have been about 15, 20 of them in there. But they've eliminated them from the base game in 19. This one, do it without stuttering. This one, your favourite there, Gary. What sort of mischief have you been causing today there as well, Gary? You've been behaving yourself. Yeah. You have absolutely stacks of them, don't you?
Gary!
There'll probably be a mod for them, won't there, to pop them in. Where am I driving with this? Hang on, let's just drive. We drove straight past where I was going to pop it. All right, park up there for now, and let's have a little spy in the. This one have the dual menus. It does. I'm guessing that's the contracts. Yeah. Now, does it have... Oh, I'll just say it does have the option to borrow the equipment. So that's all right there. What we got here? What sort of one should we do? Because in our experiment, we're doing at least one contract every time. So, although I think yesterday, we did about 5 or 6 because they were really, really quick to do. See, transporting... I suppose we'll start off with maybe the fertilising one, or should we go for... Actually, how big is Field 5? Field 5 is massive. Field 4 is probably also massive. I tell you what, let's start off with a bit of fertilising just to get us going. How big is Field 21? 21, right? We'll do that. We'll do that one first. Borrow equipment. This is waiting for you at the shop. Oh yeah, there's a train on this one as well. We'll come back to that soon. Okay, let's hook all of these up. I'm not certain which one of these tractors is the more powerful, but I assume the green goes with the green nicely. What's that? Yes, they're a mod for those. Also many of generators. It's because when you play that, you start off with the. It's cheaper, so you get a couple of solar panels. Then you use the money off the solar panels to buy the big the big ones. Some of the fields. It's 8. Is that one? Oh, hang on.
8.
I'm just looking at the map. Actually, you guys can't really see it because we're on the ultra wide. I'll just switch over to there. You see the map at the side there. Let's just jump back into here. Which one of these menus will have the actual map so we can we'll actually have a little spy? Because overall, I suppose there's not that many actual fields on this one. How many is there in total? Well, if you count the little ones down here, bring it up to 26. But majority of the map is dominated by this whole section of these big ones. Bigger is better, she said. Oh, hang on. I'm assuming this device goes on the front. Although I have no idea quite what it is. We'll investigate when we get to field. Oh, what field was it? It's not flashing. I would have thought it would have flashed on the corner. Hang on. Field 21. So we're there. So field 21 is that way. Okay, let's go. What's that, Gary? I do much today. I got Room Factory 4, played it for a bit, went to my piano. Oh yeah, of course it's Thursday, isn't it, today? Watched the movie. I don't know the name. It was that good. Now lying and watching Ravenholm Farms. Now, saying Ravenholm Farms, when back on the, because we don't just do like farming sim. We do all manner of games. I've come the wrong way again here, haven't I? Let's just drive along the side of this cliff. I'm sure it'll be fine. But one of the things I used to do in Minecraft, on the Minecraft like various servers, is I had a service called Ravenholm Farms, and I used to bring out loads of equipment for and supplies and stuff to all the different players on the server. On our server now, I suppose we've got the post box, which is just the same thing. Okay, so I'm assuming that I have to lower that, turn it on, switch to the rear tool, get the map off the screen for a minute, and turn on harvester. Is it working? Is that my second lesson? Hang on, was it? This tool is reserved for. I thought this was the contract. Is it because we're too close to the edge? Now something looks like it's working because look, we're seeing things. Things are happening. I thought it was unfolded. It's definitely, potatoes are getting stacked. Not far enough in the field. Yeah, that's got to. We had to be like overlapping it. Yeah, I was somehow like, because you know when you have that all-in-one potato thing, the really long thing. Actually, about the same length as that, isn't it? That one does like an unfoldy thing. In fact, if you look at the charity stream that we did at Christmas on Farming Sim, there was a couple of us. We had the big harvesters in a line, and we were having like one potato harvester was tipping into the next potato harvester into the truck that was then taking them to the thing. Because I think was it myself and Rocky in the harvesters, and was it yourself, Mr. Smith, that was in the truck, or was it Oz? I can't remember now. It had to be one of you two guys. I'm sure we're driving the getaway car. Oops. Nah, it's alright. We'll come back and collect that later. It'll be fine. Was that? It's working. Crops going in. I dig potatoes in. Also, do you actually work on a proper farm then? Dig potatoes in real life. We don't do it like that here. Oh, we should have done what we did yesterday and wrote my initials in the field. Always want to play. I just never had the time. Now I have too much time. And is that Draconis73? Thank you for the follow and welcome in there, mate. You know what I should have done actually for you guys? Just whilst we're going up and down here, I'll play the intro thing. Good evening and welcome. I'm Dr. Ravenholm, and I'd like to thank you all for being here. We stream every night with a variety of themes, from FPS games to RPG, point-and-click adventures, and even tabletop board games, jigsaw puzzles, Lego, and even with my chickens in the garden. You can find our monthly stream schedule on Discord, where you're all welcome to join our community. And you can also find me across all your favourite social media platforms by searching for Dr. Ravenholm. Join us live on Twitch, and don't forget to check out our content on YouTube, where you can find all of our streams and more. If you could please subscribe to our channel on YouTube and leave a like and a comment on our videos, I would greatly appreciate it. Once again, thank you all for joining us in chat, and I look forward to having you all join us on our future adventures. Turn that back up there. I was looking the other day, do you realise that we have not done a board game stream in 2023 yet? I have a stack of them building up that I want to do on the stream. What's that? Potatoes, corn, wheat. Oh, is that all the all the things that you grow on like on your own farms there? Oh, that Wi-Fi keeps cutting out. Have you been given a pint to the Wi-Fi and it's gone toppled over there, Eris? Do you have any Japanese chickens? No, I have. I've only got four now. We have had a lot more, but we have a Amber Star, a Silver Sussex, and what flavour are two of the Rhode Islands, but each of each of them are two different variants of them. There is absolutely 2 seconds. Can I hire a worker for this? I'll hire a worker for this just for a moment. Oh, hang on. Oh, the tank's full. Alright, hang on. We'll start driving this. But over on our Discord... It's on the wrong screen. Pet pics. Was that even at the moonshine there, Harris? But I have lots of pictures of my girls. If you like the chickens, more than welcome to join our Discord. These are my little babies. At the minute, Chips is she's not well at the moment. I'm still looking after her all day long. This is the thing that they like to do as well. They like to sit on my knee in the shed. I put my tablet there, and they are quite happy watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer. A little baby tucked into my under my chin to stay warm and snooze. Look at that cheeky bugger. Yes, that's what we grow in North Dakota. Oh, you're over in the colonies. They're in a very rich, fertile area called Red River Valley. Fairy descendants all moved here to farm from Norway, in Sweden. Oh, and welcome in there. It's the Maddie as well. You join us on the next stage of our Farming Sim Evolution tour. We're on 19 this evening. Break. Which way was it to the... I think it is this way I want to go. No. Next road. Bloody sat-nav. Want to go down here? Yeah, we can cut across country here. Sorted. Do you have any... If they're not laying it here, it was a huge problem here for about 5... Wasn't there something being put into the feed that was knackering it over there? Our sort of eggs have been a bit all over the shop of late. Because the weather has been absolutely up and down like a yo-yo. Literally a stockyard of empty box crates for all the missing eggs. There was something a little while ago. There was I was watching like there was a lady that was like discussing the. Hang on, let's get out of the way. Get out of the way of the worker so that he can turn it around, because he'll do a better job of it than us. Oh, back it up. Hang on, which way is he going? But I mean, our girls get food-wise. Look at it. It is. He's going the wrong bloody way. You muppet! You're sacked. But our girls, they get the laying pellets. They have the what do you call it? Right, lower harvester. I think it's lower, isn't it? Turn it on. Lower. Turn it on. Right. The So they get the pellets, the corn, the mealworms, 2 bags of salad a day, Weetabix, sweet corn, a watermelon, well, half a watermelon every day, and a honeydew one as well, so that they can mix and match. Plus, they've got the all the garden and grass that they've they play and find their bugs and what have you. I dig them up the wriggly worms as well every day. Yeah, the I either have the watermelon, just cut it in half and pop it in the thing for them, or the honeydew. But I always, with the honeydews, I always take the seeds out of the middle. I don't know if they're good or bad for them, so I didn't want to take any risks. So I always scoop them out, and they just they nibble away. Same again, just cut it in half and pop it out for them. They love it. One of my girls, Gravy. I should say as well, all my girls have food names, but Gravy, she used to take huge chunks out of it. Oh, hang on, this is almost... This thing has no storage in it. Is that, Jabba, I've been a good boy today. Have you? Ada knows. Was there time for another tea party? If you like tea, you're in the right place with us. Yeah, there's a few random potatoes dotted around. Oh! I think I see what you mean. It cut the tops off, but it didn't suck them up. Because the tank was full after doing 2 stripes. Wow, this potato thing is useless. Alright, I think what we're going to do is we will hire a worker to do this one. And we will just follow in the truck. How fast is he going to go? I'll find out how fast he's going to go and then we'll just match it with the cruise control. Wiggle it into place. That'll do. Does that actually work? Because have you guys seen? It must have been the late 90s. Can you remember the abomination of a Godzilla film that came out? And there's a scene at the very beginning where he's in Chernobyl and he's studying the earthworms, and he sticks the rods into the ground and like zaps it. So does that actually work? Because I've always wondered if that was something for the film or if it was actually something that you could that would actually work. What side did this spit them out of? I think it was this side, wasn't it? Yeah. Which is just the cruise control button. Yeah, so we're going to be way slower. We'll start from 10. We'll see if we can match it. So you sacked the worker for doing his job. Technically. Right, let's get out of his way so he can do the turning around thing. I was a Tardroish for years out of college. Have I missed something higher up there? Oh, which side I'm trying to remember myself again. Which side this thing unfurls from? That looks very rude. I'm saying nothing. And that does work there, Gary. Oh, I wonder if I could do something. Because it would certainly save my knackered hip trying to dig them up. If I could just draw them up out of the ground. Right there, let's let him turn around again. Should be on the right. Oh, this thing's struggling. Oh, that's an idea. We'll have to do our physics test soon. Whose idea was it to do this contract? Oops. We may have buggered that up. Try and maintain. Hashtag blame Chrissy indeed. You see it now, the news. News at 10. Man in Scotland blows up garden with car battery. That will be the hashtag blame Chrissy, JD. Was it a potato digger almost? Sorry, almost always on the right. Side they drive on, so it's easier for them to, or easier for the operator to see it. Was that car battery won't blow up anything? I don't know. I think we could manage it. I'm thinking the stream's going weird as well. Obviously, we're doing the Farming Sim week this week, but on Monday, next Monday, we have an extra special stream. We are back on some cooking, and we are going to be attempting to make a birthday cake. What could possibly go wrong? How far? There's 75% full on this one as well there. Let's get out of his way so we can turn around again. Just don't spray your feet while you're near the posts. Oh, but it adds flavour and excitement. Just a simple wire and steel rod for the ground. Only 12 volts, hardly a shock at all. Oh, guys, if you haven't seen the things that happen when we do cooking streams, I think that second one that we did, that was probably one of. I mean, I know that my ribs were hurting from the laughing at the end of the night. Gordon Ramsay himself. Yes, indeed, it was Mr. Tic Tac's birthday. Just a matter of it was just over a week or so ago, wasn't it, Tic Tac? It's a good tingle. 2 months too early for your birthday. It'll keep. We'll save you a slice. You have to put your birthday into Discord if you haven't already. As I'm passing the cake, I seen you in the kitchen. 24th. So it was only your 21st birthday on the 24th there, was it, Tic Tac? And welcome in the Happy Cat Lady, whose both birthday it was also a couple of days ago. Was it just over a week ago? Or was it this weekend? It's definitely within the last short period of time. Yep, 21 again. Evening, Steve, mate, as well then. Welcome in there, mate. Just sorting the... oh, you're taking the puppy for a walk. Yes, Happy Cat Lady ate all of the cake. No one else was getting a look in. Oh, you, not for the fruitcake there, are you? I think it's right. We're going to make the cake. Do like what daft things. Oh, is this full? All right, this is full. This is full now. Let's get out of here. It's now just over a year, because it was from the 4th of February. No, 4th of March. Sorry, when I stopped eating. Ooh, bugger. All cakes, biscuits, sweets, chocolates, crisps. None of it. I haven't had any now for over a year. I assume the green indicator is where I'm taking this. That's where I'm driving to. The cake boss. It was huge. We're still talking about the cake, yeah? Fruitcakes make a good doorstop or a paperweight. Yeah, for myself, I don't want to go into the details, but I had had an ambulance called for me, so I cut it out completely. But I mean, I've lost 20 kilograms, and like you say, you just feel a lot better for it. If it wasn't for my knackered hip. Maybe from the Happy Cat Lady. How happy was the Happy Cat Lady? Hang on, gotta press the button. If you do slash and then start typing in birthday, and the instructions will pop up. I don't know offhand what they are. So I get a few less hunger cravings now, so as surprise. As much as when I talked about it a couple of weeks ago there, as much as like sometimes I would love to have a biscuit with my cup of tea, but I just sort of like say to myself, no. That's over 3 stone. I does not compute. I can never quantify pounds and ounces and stuff like that. I don't know if that's good or bad. I assume we're driving into here as well there. This must be where we're dumping the stuff. If not, we're screwing up this contract. Slide there. Are we over the all? This is the right place, yeah? just before I unload it, because I screwed this up before on another contract the other week there. I can't remember what it was that I mixed up, but that was on the server on 22. Was one of those equals 2 and a bit of those? I don't get the stone thing. When we played through the it was in. It was either in the director's cut. Ooh. I hear the purrs. Yeah, why did it say spamming symbols? There was only 2 in there. Oh, I'll have to investigate that if because it's supposed to have like a limit of 8 symbols. I can still read what it says there. It's like, it was like metric. I'm American. Yeah, because you guys in the colonies, you use the you guys use all the old measurements over there, don't you? Pour that into there. There we go. It should be tall enough. So I'm 38, no Imperial, no Empire here. It's one of the things I was like, so when I think about the colonies, back when I was at the Cisco Academy, they whenever we were say like learning about a new like protocol or anything like that, where one of the things like the first slide was always like this next thing is the international standard for doing whichever it is, and it says it's the international standard except it's not used in in like Australia, in Europe, in the UK. It's not used in Canada. It's not used in Central or South America. It's not used in China, Japan, or anywhere else on the world for that matter. It's the international standard, but it's only used in the US. Stop calling it the colonies. Never. So I got 10 years on you. The world hasn't changed that much. Right, let's go and unload these next set of potatoes. Try to use your old Jedi mind tricks there, TikTok. This potato machine holds absolutely nothing. America. I've not seen that. Whenever I say that, my head always goes to what the hell was it? Team America, the puppet film. I was thinking about that the other day because I was looking at if you've seen Stargate, episode 200, where they had there was a brief scene where everyone was a puppet. Team America World Police, was that the full title? Wait for him to turn around. Whose idea was it to do this field? Nothing to do with me, I'm sure. We're on the wrong side, aren't we? That looks incredibly rude every time it does that. That'll be in CGD's incognito window. Was it the best thing? The best thing Canada did was the two guys that wrote that movie. Did you like that one as well, there, Eris? It was I watched it with a guy that worked Also, a worker from Afghanistan, he laughed so hard he was crying like a river. This is going to take an awful long time to do this one. We'll do a little. Once we empty out this next trailer of it, we'll move to the next phase of our experiments. We'll do the physics experiments, and we'll have a little bit of drive around the map and explore and see what it actually looks like. Slide in. What are we on there? 46%. But thinking about like films and TV shows, we are currently watching the it's not very good. We're currently watching the Wheel of Time. But one thing that I found quite interesting in the episode we watched tonight is, I believe it's where they may have got the idea for the Nether in Minecraft, because they went through this portal, and like in Minecraft, how like it's 8 blocks in the overworld, isn't it, for a single block in the Nether, I think. He's done a right bollocks up at this end of the thing here, hasn't he? And they went into this portal, into this hellscape, and they were doing that because every, like, it wasn't said, like, every, like, step they take over there represents X number of miles in the real world. What's that there? Black holes equals until the gravity of the black hole has no density. You're divided by 0. Or again, we started divided by 0 as well. One of the things I do in my daytime is I run a small business. One of the main things I have is the accounting software that I lease to companies. There's one of the reports was driving me nuts with a divide by 0 recently. just as a side note. 66% full. Mustn't be going to give me those last potatoes. Right, let's go. Turn this one back around. Yeah. These trees definitely don't look right. Every time I look at them, they don't look as good as what they did in 17. There's just something not quite right about them. They don't fit into the landscape properly. I'm not smart, I'm just quoting Neil deGrasse Tyson. This thing takes too long to become aroused. Okay. This is incredibly rude. You're such bad influences. Let's get out of his way again. Ooh, one thing we didn't do. We have to do it now, before it's too late. There it is. So you know what to do with them trees, mate. TNT? Stick your pipe out and give me a load. Bouncy, bouncy. Is how I'd say it on the farm. I mean, come on, that looks incredibly rude, doesn't it? I mean, just the shape of it and the girth of the conveyor belt. the shape at the end. Where'd I get you guys from? We use very vulgar terms. That's a big pipe. Oh, crikey, what happened there? We accelerated with some speed there for a brief moment. Wait for him to get it up. Oh, so we're not close enough, we're just slightly in the wrong bit. But if you like the naughty stuff, you could definitely join. Our Saturday streams generally turn into complete filth. It all just descends into bouncy bouncy. Is the harvester? Is it just happy to see us, happy cat lady? I don't know. It's not even Saturday night. This weekend, Saturday and Sunday, we'll be back on the Hogwarts for 2 nights. Do a few more of the Merlin trials and see if we can progress the story a bit. I think we'll probably do Sebastian's missions first, because I want to get us like the fun time curses as quickly as we can. So that's what she said. One of the guys talks on the radio and everybody else laughs at how sick he sounds all day long. It's great to get paid for. It's good we can have a good laugh with hang on, our thingamajig here's full. We'll start driving it down to the thing. I think you need to go to church after this stream. Oh, you ain't seen the half of it, mate. I need to check a couple of spellings, but I should have the next 3 chapters of the story prepared so that we can actually make the story tomorrow night. I just need to go through, because I was typing it on my phone and it's full of spelling mistakes. On my tablet, rather. And whenever I use my Bluetooth keyboard on my tablet, it doesn't let me see the autocorrect. So it's all full of red lines. But I've wrote the outline for the story. And we just need to expand upon it tomorrow. I hope you're going to enjoy the interesting development. And if you do like it, I've also got a rough outline of what we could do the following Friday. Are we going the right way? Yes, we are going the right way. That's the place. We'll chuck this in here. We're going to use what money we have to buy a car. And we're going to have a little drive around and explore this place and see what it actually looks like. Start tipping. Try to see if I can get us underneath. Right, we're going to sack this fella because he'll just be sitting there spinning on the spot. What have we got? Oh, actually, hang on. Does this one have the little golf carts? That we have in 22? Probably not. We'll stick with the car. Oh, what sort of customizations can we have on it? Oh, that looks insane. Main colour. Should we make an easy guy pink? Yeah, that's the one. Okay, buy car. There it is. Look at that monstrosity. And Daddy Def, welcome in there, mate. What sort of mischief have you got yourself up to there? And Bardo as well, welcome in, mate. But you join us tonight for our 4th night in our Farming Sim Evolution Tour. So far this week we've played Farming Sims 13, 15, 17 and now 19. Tomorrow we'll be on 22. We're doing the same experiment every time. Oh, this is convenient. I think we found you a pub errors. But we're doing the same experiment every time. We are starting a brand new vanilla game each time. Easy mode. No mods whatsoever. Just, as it is. Not even the giant mods that are included. We are doing whatever tutorial the game presents to us when we enter the map. We're doing at least one contract, although the contract we chose was a big mistake. We'll have a little bit of drive around, do a little bit of work on some of the fields, have an explore. We're going to do a physics test in a minute, and we're also going to do a chicken test, but we have to figure out where the chickens are on this map. I've got a feeling that they're probably not in it by default. You probably have to go out and buy them, like buy a coop or something. But we'll do that shortly. Actually, let's see if we can just study this map for a moment, because we're down there, so there's quite a lot of buildings around here. So we'll not get into every little nook and cranny of it, but we'll have a good go, and just have a look around the main streets of the thing, and we'll drive around the entirety of the map, the main roads anyway, and see what we can see. It's like interesting landmarks and stuff like that, because in 22 has like to the north on the default map, there is a cave thing that you can have a little wander down into and stuff. It's called Eris Pub, and Didef, how is Chips is still not well. She has improved today. She's eaten. She's not eaten anywhere near as much as what I would want her to eat. Spent most of the day in with me. I took her out in the afternoon to have a little bit of walk on the grass. But she ate a little bit more. Our poops, though miniature, looked normal. She was actually like having them, but they were like smaller, a lot smaller. Wait, what on earth is this here? Oh, is this the, oh, this is the shop. There's like a ramp here down the bottom of the shop, is it? Yeah. Ooh, so this game does that as well. When you get air, if you're turning, you spin. So it's the road which provides the resistance in this game to your turning. If you're hovering in the air, you would spin out of control, I would assume. I have to see if we can find somewhere where we can maybe just drive off a cliff and see if we can spin in like rapidly in the air. Up there will probably be a good bit, but we'll have a little drive around the town first before we start doing that side of the craziness. So far, lots of houses. I like it when you have this sort of like detail in the place. All the different variation. Oh, what's this over here? Perfect Wave Surfing. 50% off sale. Free Wi-Fi. Is that instead of Visa? Fast card. So we've got Savvy and we've got these Savvy Electro. Is that we've got a Switch card, an Olo instead of a Solo card. Oh, I'm not sure what that one was supposed to be. Other cards may be accepted. Please ask so we know. All sorts of weird garden stuff almost, it looks like. Anything else up here? What's this place? Oh, is there any detail on the phone box? Free access to stuff. Worldwide network. Dial 00. Save now for all collect and card calls stuff. Can we crouch? Is there a crouch option in this? It's a torch. No, there mustn't be a crouch. Oh well. Right, what else have we got in this town then? Tidal View Motel. Sign's fallen off the bit above the door. We'll not lose this vehicle in a hurry. Got a coffee shop. I wonder what the collectible is. There's usually like a collectible. It was like horseshoes in the first game. It's like golden nuggets last night. I don't remember what the collectible was in 15. I don't think we actually came across it. Nerva Factory. One horse town. Gotta find you another pub, Eris. Alright, let's scoot down here though. Is this the edge of the, this is possibly the edge of the map, but we'll have a little drive down until we hit the invisible wall. There's the invisible wall. Nothing else there. That's a save sign which is in 22. At least it was till Giants messed it all up. Mega Ocean Thrift Store. Don't worry, at the end we'll get to the marbles, Eris. That's that place that we went to before for the to drop off the stuff. More factories. There's some more stuff at the top here. Do you think you'll be able to win tonight, Eris? Will you be able to beat JD's last night's champion? Well, how do we get over there? Oh, what's that over there? Hang on, there was a pier. There was a pier that I saw in the distance before. We'll investigate the lighthouse and then we'll go and investigate that. Was this like a whale skeleton? Well, there's a whole beach down there that we can drive down. Road's a bit bumpy. Okay, what we got up here? Some houses. Oh, I have to go around this way to get up to the lighthouse. The ghost of Eris. There's our lighthouse. Now, if there's going to be a collectible, surely there would be one lying around here. Oh, but that was a collectible at the light. I wonder if it actually lights up at night, though. Oh, can we get out to these? Let's get back in the car. Having a whale of a time. Where are we at? There we are. We can definitely see this vehicle from a distance. Right, let's get ourselves down to that. Actually, this will be a good time to do that cliff experiment. So drive over the edge, and as long as it's actually a cliff, we'll put. Well, that didn't go according to plan. We'll try the cliff experiment on another cliff shortly. Little beach huts. Ooh, what's that down there? Yeah, every time we get like a little bit of air though, it spins. Can we get inside it? We could clip through the one in last night. No, we can't clip through this one. Okay, back it up. Yeah, there's a big pier down there. Let's investigate. What was other vehicles down here, or is that the road? There we go, we'll just leave it there. It's fine, it's parked up. So at the start we have a tourist centre. Drive it like you're late for mass. In that case, I'd be driving it in the opposite direction. Anything else down here? Dead end. Can we get around this? Or is this the invisible wall? I think this is the invisible wall. I don't think we can get around. Try this side. Yeah. Invisible walled. Right, we'll get this turned around. And find a spot where we can... Oh yeah, there's still ghost people. Farming Sim's got to have them ghost people. It's your people, Eris. Okay, where's this road go off to then? Quite the drive along this road. Okay, so we're there. Let's take this road and see what we can find. It looks like there may be some structures on the other side of there. Let's just take a little spy up on top of here. Oh, is that like some footpaths in the hill? Ooh, a windmill. Oh, I was hoping that was going to go over the edge. Where's your castle? Ooh. Now, is this something, or is this a glitch in the level? Oh no, this looks like it's actual proper place. It's got... So, a little... Go in here, your own little private pool in a cave. And we emerge on the bottom. Right, down the hill we go. There we go, the quickest way back to the back to the road. So these are the actually the said field
8.
you said was the big one, which is this one by the looks of it. Oh, you couldn't use it. Oh, look at this, man. The long way of the field, you couldn't use an AI worker on it, could you? Because it wouldn't be able to cope turning around when it got to the end here. Because of the way how close this building is. How far can we zoom out? Yeah, that's one of those biogas thingamajigs there, isn't it? Yeah, you'd have to do this on the narrow length, wouldn't you, realistically? Oh yeah, I forgot all about the train. We'll investigate the train in a few moments. We'll just check out some of these places by car first. Oh, that looks like a big church in the background there. Oh, did the sound effect not work? Two seconds, I can trigger that one here, I think. I'll have to investigate that in case the sounds have broken. Let's see, M.
Mama Pajama!
I have to check those if those have gone screw there. It's a Maddie. Oh, there's a little lake or something down there. Looks like another stop for the train. It's not an overly large map. It's got like a nice little bit of detail in the town there that we drove through before. So little roads going through the hills. I have to try, maybe try one of the other sound effects as well, because maybe something's broken on that one. Because realistically, once I see it pop up in the chat...
8.
There we go, the 8 worked. Alright, I'll have to investigate. That sound could be broken. I can still play some of them manually, though. Actually, technically I can play all of them manually. Problem is, though, when I play like so these ones, I can't remember which sound I've got on each one of the buttons. But we have a dam? What's this dam here? Yeah. A hydro plant.
Mama Pajama!
Oh, it worked there. Hashtag blame Chrissy. I don't know why it didn't work then the first time. Oh, what's this? Well, what are these things on here? Is this like a race course or something, do I think? Just with all those flags there, you'd think like bikes would go down it. Just like bloody rude bots. Could this be another pub, potentially, for Eris? Should see if you can give it another go, and I'll refund the points at the end of the stream. What's this over here? Is this where they fight, maybe? Oh, hang on. Is this for horses?
Mama Pajama!
There you go. It worked. It must just be the bot was taking a nap. Looks like a pub to me. What we're going to do with you? Right, if we go down this hill, there's like another structure to the south of where we are. Lazy bot. Yeah, there's definitely something going on here. What's all this? So this is where you do the jumpy. I don't actually know what this is for. Maybe you strap the horses to it and spins around like a generator. That's the only thing I can think of. Like the horses like push each of these round. Kind of like, have you seen like the Arnold Schwarzenegger Conan the Barbarian? I watched that for the first time a couple of weeks ago. It was terrible. I'll stick to the version of Conan which has Ronan from Stargate Atlantis as Conan. Or of course I'll stick to the Discworld books where it's Cohen the Barbarian. Right, what's this structure down here? Oh, whatever it is, it's under attack. The wall's been taken out. Well, this looks perfectly safe. Do you want some soup? What's it? It's instead of like sit by the fire and have some soup, it sounds more like shit by the fire when he says it. But welcome in there, mate. Thank you for joining us this evening. We're currently on Farming Sim 19. My first time playing Farming Sim 19. In our week-long experiment, testing all of the, I'm going to say major releases because I'm not going to go into Farming Sim 11 or the one prior to that. Oh, that's back to our farm as well. Oh yeah, there was something we wanted to explore the waterfall, didn't we? Ah, fall damage. What, you don't like muscle movies? Oh, it was dreadful. It was like hilarious to watch though. Ah, this is the waterfall we wanted to investigate. We saw at the beginning. Oh, invisible walls. Oh, is this whole thing an invisible wall? Ah, it is. Oh, that's disappointing. It would be nice if you could have got to the top of it. Oh, yeah, this is... Yeah, we are incredibly glitched right now. We may be beyond some of the invisible walls. It's because we're kind of stuck. And you eventually got new... Yeah, the... Because what was it? Two Flower tells them about... dentures. And he's like, den chewers or something like that, isn't he? No, it wasn't on the streaming things, JD, because I did look, because I would like to see them, just to say I've seen them. It's like, you know, in the you know, as you watch the Alien movies, I would say yes, watch Aliens, like the 3 and 4, just to say you've watched them. Yeah, this is definitely a glitch in the Matrix here. Yeah, den chewers. We have a command related to that. Technically, it's one of the Easter egg commands, but it was discovered many years ago. In fact, I think you can even pull, if you do !command, I think it's actually listed in there now. What was the thing? Yeah, that was !magic, that was the one. I need to put some sound effects in that. Okay, this is definitely a glitch in the Matrix, but at least it gives us the opportunity to take a look at the area of the map that we couldn't see. And welcome in the Guff guy. Can we get down? No, we are actually stuck. Right, let's get in our ludicrously coloured vehicle and drive back down there. And we're going to have a little look. Actually, we need to do our physics experiment. So we need to find a suitable cliff to drive up. Or down. Alright, here we go. So each of these experiments, we've used a car. Does this cliff deter us? Oh, that one might be a bit too steep. So we're looking for reducers in speed or being ground to a complete halt. This cliff might not be suitable for the experiment. That one over there might be better. So we're currently doing 50 kilometers an hour, 60, 70. Does that slow us down anyway getting up this hill? Hardly. So, so far 15 has the best driving up hills. And down we go. Oh, you have to off to bed there, Eris. Well, thank you for coming in, mate. You behave yourself now. We know what you like. But thank you for coming in, mate. And we'll catch you later on. We're now going to move them forward to the next part of the experiment, where we need to figure out how to do buildings. Animal pens, it must be. Doghouse, chicken coop. That's what we want. Doesn't matter where we place it, as long as we place it. Does it trigger maybe to place it? No. Ooh, was not expecting it to do that. It's fine. Now, question: how do we buy the animals in this version of Farming Sim? Is that there might be something actually there? Maybe it's on the actual building. Is there an action point? Because we have to do our chicken comparison between all the versions of the game. Oh, this has got animals on it. You don't have any animals yet. Surely we can buy them off one of these. Oh, 2 seconds. I'll just sit up again. Ah. Oh. Easy Guy. Welcome in there, mate. Thank you so much for the raid again there, Easy Guy. Hope you've been up to been causing plenty of trouble for him over there, you guys. And Mrs. Farmer Lily, is that there? Welcome in there, mate. Thank you so much for joining us. Moon Juice, welcome in there. Jersey James, welcome in there as well there, mate. I hope you've all been causing plenty of trouble for Easy Guy over there. Moon Juice, thank you so much for the follow there as well. Oh, I'm losing my voice here again now. Evening, Bog Boy. I need to get a drink. But Easy Guy, thank you so much once again for the raid and welcome in there, everybody. I'm just going to click on this button here because I realised I had my wrong chat window open. But welcome in. You join us tonight for we've been doing a week-long Farming Sim tour. Farming Sim Evolution. We started on Monday with Farming Sim 13. On Tuesday we did Farming Sim 15. Yesterday we did Farming Sim 17. Tonight we're on Farming Sim 19, which is my first time playing the game. And tomorrow we'll be on Farming Sim 22. And we're comparing each of the versions as we go throughout the week. And we are doing them in the exact same format every single time. So each time we start up a brand new save, completely vanilla in easy mode, or the equivalent of easy mode. No mods whatsoever, so it's just a complete clean default experience. We are going through whichever tutorial the initial game gives us and comparing them. The text has been actually word for word exact each time. We're then doing a contract, a little bit of work on the farm. We're having a look in the store to see how the store layout and the vehicles which are available each time around. We're now currently doing the chicken test, which is incredibly important. And we've not long just done the physics test. The physics test where we drive up cliffs. So far, Farming Sim 15 has the best gravity. But welcome in there, Rabbit Man, as well. What sort of mischief have you all been getting yourselves up to today? At the minute, I'm just trying to figure out, does anyone know how to get chickens in Farming Sim 19? We've placed the thing we want it down here, but I don't know where we go to get. I assume there might have been like something here, because in the previous versions of Farming Sim, they were just on by default, and we could just add more to them. We're trying to get it done easy. And welcome in there as well, Bumblebee. I was hoping it would be like something obvious in the menu. I mean, maybe as if we go to... I mean, you got that one there for that. Maybe it's on this one. So we've got vehicles there. Trailery bits. Oh, which one did we go through before? We didn't go through the tools, did we? No, we'll go through the tools in a few moments there. We've got packets, bale stuff, so that's where we put the thingamajig down. landscaping. Right, let's go. We never went through these, we only went through the vehicles, so let's have a little scan through these and see what was the default offering in the way of all the trailers. Oh, just seeing these sort of shaped trailers, tomorrow when we're on Farming Sim 22, after we've done the initial experiments, I hear a car crash, after we've done the initial experiments, we'll be then jumping into my special save, and we're going to see what we can do with our 42 long trailer, the road train. But go to the animal dealer. Alright, let's have a look on the map and see if we can figure out where the animal dealer is. How do we change? Oh, this is no use. No icons. Oh, there is icons if I zoom in a bit more. But welcome in there as well there. To Scottimus Prime there as well. And Mr. Six Wheeling as well. If I remember correctly, you go to the animal dealers and have them delivered. No base game. No, none of the base game chickens. So, which one of these do we think is an animal dealer? Got barns, silo, ranch, grain thing, sawmill. Is there a way I'd like to change the key or anything like this? Ranch, lime, elevator, that's up there. Gas station, barn? Barn maybe? Aha, animal dealer. It's next to field 14. We're not too far from that. We can get up to field 14. Let's get in. Oh, easy guy, you're going to love our truck. We painted it especially for you. Evening, Mr. Oz. Welcome in. Let's drive up the top there. Did you manage to get any progress on your diamond there, Mr. Oz? So on last week's Hunter stream, we managed to get 6 in the one stream. We going the right way? Yeah, we're kind of going the right way. It'll be fine. Need to see what one evening if we can get you the great one on New Zealand. It's River something. Oh, was it Riverview or something like that? Oh, it's no good asking me. This is my first time on this version of Farming Sim. I've got no idea. And Truck and Jay, welcome in and get my words out there. Thank you for the follow there. Hope you've been keeping yourself out of trouble. Ravenport, that was it. I knew it definitely sounded something port. That would be great to get the great one. It was next to field. I've driven straight past it, haven't I? No, maybe this is the entrance. Patterson Stockyards. There hasn't been any sort of like weird other than looking at that credit card sign, there hasn't been any kind of like weird signage. Not like in the previous one that we were looking at when we were examining them all. Oh, Alex B50, welcome in there as well. We're currently trying to find where the chickens are so we can do the next stage of our experiment. As I said, this week we are doing all the versions of Farming Sim and comparing each of them. So each night this week, during our Farming Sim Evolution Week, we've been... can we get down there? We've been playing a different version and we've been doing the exact same series of experiments to see how each of them compare. Later on YouTube, there will be a video where I'll compile all the results into one like convenient video. As well there, guys, as well. Really appreciate as well if you could jump over and give a follow on the YouTubes there. You'll find all of our past streams, all the pre-recorded stuff, like unboxing videos. There's VR stuff on there that I've done over the years. All the madness. I'm still not finding the trigger point for this animal dealer. You'd think there would be a big one of those flashing blue things somewhere around here. I'm at a complete loss as to where we're supposed to buy these chickens from. So it says animal dealer. Can I click on that at all? Surely it shouldn't be this complicated to buy. Where the hell's this beam just to? To buy the chickens. Does anyone that played 19 know where on this map where the place is where we can buy the chickens from? This thing's map interface as well is... right. There's not a point in the... here we go. Sorted. Oh, we've got to buy the individual ones. Okay. Can we mix and match? Okay, confirm. Okay, let's see if that worked. Because this is the most important test of all the tests that we're doing. We have to compare what the chickens look like between each of them. And for those of you that might be joining us for the first time, I do keep chickens. You can redeem your channel points as well for chicken-based merchandise. We have postcards, each one, with a picture of one of my girls on the front and a little story about them on the back. We have only 2 window stickers left. We have our key rings. We're all out of the playing cards until I order some more, which I had originally planned to reorder them in March, and I'm probably going to do that within the next couple of weeks. I'll order another batch. Maybe it's about 10 or 20 more sets of the playing cards. We also have the scarves there as well. You can also redeem custom 3D prints and laser engravings as well. Enjoy your playing cards. You got them in the 2 years of streaming giveaway, wasn't it? So it's just over just fractionally over a year ago, JD. They're really, really nice quality. The cards. But definitely worth it every time that it took to get them manufactured and shipped over from Spain. Can we crouch? Oh, we can crouch. Ah, right. So we can get right down and have a look at at all the girls here. Having a bit scratched there. And the scarf. Oh yes, of course, the scarves as well. We've got the homemade scarves that you can redeem. So this one, I would definitely say they are a different texture in this one. Maybe not this one so much. But they definitely look a slightly more, just fractionally higher resolution than the previous ones. This, of course, is the most important test. Alright, what we'll do now is, which parts of the experiments have we missed off? We've done the loading screen, we've done the tutorial, we've partially done a contract. We're going to go back and finish off that contract in a moment. We've done the physics test, we've done the drive around. Oh, we haven't done the train, because there's a train available on this map. There it is. Okay, so we're starting off at the pier. cruise control on. And we'll drive... So from the pier, we'll drive a complete circuit of the train track. And I thought I changed the timer to real time. I wonder why I was starting to feel like it was getting dark. What sort of mischief have all you guys been causing today? You been behaving yourself today, easy guy? So I spent the day again with little Chips, looking after her all day. I think Chips is getting sick of me, constantly sitting with her all day long. But she has had some signs of improvement today. She's eaten, but not as much as what I would have liked. That's quite a nice little spot there, isn't it, with the bridge going across? That's the animal dealership there. Is it this one you like more than 22? So for me, this is my first time playing 19. Now, comparing them as we've been going forward, right? So ignore 22. So we're in 19. So let's imagine that 22 doesn't exist. I think I prefer 17 more than this. There's just something visually about this one that the trees and the bushes just don't look right. They've got this weird kind of reflection to them that just doesn't sit in the landscape. So at the moment, 17 is probably my winner. But if 17 had the physics of 15. Oh, it's the Maddie. Have a good night there, mate. You behave yourself there, and thank you for coming in there, mate. I would say behave yourself, but everyone knows this the Matty is an angel. Right, we're turning around the north side of the map now. I'm going to have to try and see if before tomorrow I can unwedge the road train. Maybe it's after the stream tonight I might jump on to... because we're going to do 22 the same way as, the same experiment, brand new vanilla save, starting from scratch, and do the tutorial so that we have the comparison. But this one's the only exception because I've not played 19 before. I don't have like a save to show you what I had done when I played the game because I never played this one. But for tomorrow, I've chosen that we're going to use as the save file that we're going to load after the experiments. We're going to use the one with the road train, but I know the road train is stuck. And I need to unstick it. So I'll be back to ramming it continuously to get it unstuck from the thingamajiggy that it's stuck in. These are all technical terms, everyone knows that. There we go, there's one lap with the train. And we'll hop over. And try and finish my contract. So his... Alright, this hopper's full. That's fine. Right, let's get back to... Here it is. We'll take this back down to the farm. I can remember the way. So what sort of mischief have all you guys got planned for tomorrow then? I'm hoping tomorrow I'm going to have time to... I need to clean the FEP sheet out of the 3D printer because I'm going to print off a special Hogwarts model. And... Oh. Didn't see that. We're going to print off a Hogwarts model that... Plan is when we finish Hogwarts on stream... On that stream, we will give the model away. I'm going to try and print it as big as I can, depending on how the support structures are going to look. So it'll either be really big or it'll be large, but not as large as what I would have hoped. And very hollow to save on magic goo. Are we going the right way here? It was field 20 something. We're stuck on a sign here as well. Oh, there we go. There's also some other things as well. I quite like paddle boats. And in the D&D campaign that we're doing, I may have seized a boat, and we decided it was going to be a paddle boat. And I found a 3D model of one, and I like it. So I'm thinking of printing it off, and that's going to be the Persephone, our acquired paddle steamer. Here it is. This potato thing holds absolutely nothing. Alright, let's park you up there. Let's wait for that to unload. The AI does a right mess at the edge of the thing there, doesn't it? Right, set him away to that. And we'll get out the way so we can rotate. Actually, how much of this have we got to do for the contract? And Tringy381, thank you so much for the follow and welcome in there, mate. I completely lost my train of thought as what I was looking for there. Oh yeah. But welcome in there, mate. Thank you so much for the follow. Did that? Oh, it did do it. That all went weird. Hashtag blame Chrissy. That still looks incredibly rude. Every single time. Oh, that's what I wanted to see what the percentage was on the contract complete. So 64% done. Oh, was this sugar beets? I thought it was potatoes. Not a problem, buddy. But welcome in there, mate. Welcome to our madhouse. I'm quite looking forward to getting the road train out tomorrow. We did it. We made the road train last year for my birthday stream. I made that giant road to a 42 long trailer. It was to keep myself occupied after I'd taken ill. So I'll be looking forward to messing with that tomorrow. Just got to get it unwedged. Don't know how the hell I'm going to do it. I hate to think, if I'm going to disconnect it. Oh, it's such a nightmare to move. Oh, I suppose I could put super strength on, couldn't I? And then I could fix it. And then just take it off. Yeah, I'll do that. That's the plan. Right. Sussed. I keep forgetting about that. Right, let's get out of the way of this fella so that he can turn around again. It's so narrow, this machine. I thought, potatoes, little tiny field like that, it'll be done in 20 minutes. Done in 20 minutes. Can you remember, wasn't it like our first jigsaw puzzle stream? We thought, it'll just take a few hours to do this sort of thing. It's like 7 hours later. Speaking of puzzles, on the 20-something, the schedule's over on Discord. We will be doing a Game of Thrones 3D puzzle. a gift from Easy Guy. It's the red. Was it called the Red Keep? I forget what the place is in King's Landing. Is called, like the capital thing. It's a big red building in the thing there, but the name. I think that's it. I could be wrong. It's only got 300 odd pieces. How many hours do you think that could take? I mean, the Harry Potter ones didn't take... The Harry Potter ones took like an hour each to do each of the houses. Ooh, is he going to accelerate? Oh, we're just lined up still. Let's just slow down a smidge, just to try and keep it lined up there. We still never got round to finishing the Christmas jigsaw puzzle. Too many to do. At the minute, the desk is taken up by the laser cutter, so I'll have to rejiggle things around a bit. How's our tank? 59% full. Okay, come on, accelerate. There we go. Can't believe how long this one's taken. Of course, it takes so long to turn around then. Duke 7, welcome in there, mate. Well, so far, our experiment is going incredibly well. As I said, this week we have played Farming Sim 13, 15, 17, and now 19 in our comparative study across the Farming Sim over the years. Tomorrow, of course, we'll be back in with Farming Sim 22. As I said, we've been doing the same experiment each time, so it's been a brand new vanilla save, no mods or anything like that. We're doing the tutorial each time for comparison, which in much of the cases has been a word-for-word recreation, like every single bit's been identical. There was something added that was extra in yesterday's. Now I can't think what it is, but when I come to compile the YouTube video later on, in the next couple of weeks, we'll I'll document it in that properly. But at the moment, we're just trying to finish off this last contract. Or at the very least, I'll get this truck full. AI does a right mess up with this, doesn't it? That's going to be a pain for us to do as well. Oh, bugger. Get that under there. Try accelerating again. Which version of Farming Sim have you started playing? Are you playing on the current one, 22, or are you or are you on like 19 like this one, or one of the previous ones? So as much as I've been playing since Farming Sim 13, I'm definitely no expert in it. The best one to ask for advice when learning to play the game, I would say, is Easy Guy. If Easy Guy, if you're still there, to pop a shout out in for yourself. Because Easy Guy knows all of this inside out and backwards. You're sitting there screaming at how badly I'm doing. But they are really enjoyable and relaxing games. If you're new to it, you'll definitely enjoy it. That was the whole thing that got me first playing Farming Sim, was back when Farming Sim 13 came out for the Xbox 360. It was about 2 weeks or so before GTA 5 came out. And I was just after something, I was in the Metro Centre and I went into game and I was just looking for something different to play. And it was on the shelf. I'm sure something in my head is telling me it was £14 or thereabouts. And picked up the game, and I put 60 odd hours into it on that first one on Farming Sim 13. Cheers, JD. There you go. If you jump over and give Easy Guy a follow, he'll definitely be able to help you learning all the new bits and bobs in Farming Sim there. And as well, he loves to drive in the cab. You just got to mention it, and he will jump into that. He can't help himself. He just loves it so much. He's always singing his Barbie girl. Ooh, bugger. Oh, that's typical. There's 2 more stripes, and our tanker here is at 100%. Let's take it over to the station and get it sold. Oh, bugger. Was not expecting to be facing backwards. Oh, that's an experiment we didn't do. Part of the comparisons that we've been doing over the course of the week, playing each of the versions, one, we can see here that the mirrors reflect in the cab, and the sound changes. Now, the sound didn't start changing till Farming Sim 17, and also Farming Sim 17 also introduced the reflective mirrors. It was this way, wasn't it, to the place? Yeah, there's. I see the big building in the background there. So we'll chuck these in the thing, and then we'll see what percentage we are to completing the contract. I doubt we'll get away with it. At very least, what do we reckon? 68%? Do we want to say? Sorry, 96% probably. Of the total for the contract. Break. Back it up. There we go. Oh yeah, so they are. They're not potatoes at all. We should have paid attention when we were looking at the shape of them when we unloaded the last batch. Oh, that's only 84%. Oh, we messed up those 2 rows at the start, didn't we? Has the Hulk been here? Oh. Forget the contract. I've had an idea. Get this out of the way. Anyone else thinking what I'm thinking? I've just had one of those headaches with pictures. Where's it? It's one thing though, as much as the trees and the bushes aren't working for me in this one, they don't look right. The overall environment of this map, it's a very nicely, the town as we're driving around it, I think is really nicely done. Whereabouts are we? We're slightly over. We want to go down there. In our easy guy pink now. Can we fit up there? Oh, we can fit up there. Now, what kind of acceleration are we looking at here? Probably not brilliant. Oh, I was hoping for a little bit. If we had a bit more speed. If we had a bit more speed on that one, maybe. I don't know if we could turn into the yard fast enough. I mean, maybe if we come this way? We'll give it a bash. We'll try driving down this road here to get a bit more speed up, but I don't think I'll be able to make that corner. I'll try it. What could possibly go wrong? So it feels like you're driving with the handbrake on. Nah, it wasn't going to make it, was I? Maybe we try a shallower angle? Oh, this block's in the way. Right, let's get this a bash from, like, here. Can we... Of course we can reverse up there. This is farming sim. We don't concern ourselves with little things like gravity. We haven't got much acceleration. We are absolutely... No, we're not going to do it. Nope. Oh, but if you could shoot yourself off there and get down that pier. Oh, let's do the turn experiment. No, this is completely vanilla. This is no mods. The default map for Farming Sim 19. There's nothing at all added. We're keeping everything completely vanilla for our experiments, as we're comparing all of the versions of Farming Sim. Minus Farming Sim 11 and then the one before it. 13 plus. But yeah, for our experiments that we're doing this week, it's been completely vanilla. Brand new save each time. And I think, though, everybody, I think this is where we'll actually wrap up for the evening. Let's press the buttons. Oh, push that back there, actually. And then grab that there. So thank you everybody for coming in tonight as well for our Farming Sim Evolution Week. And Easy Guy, thank you so much for the raid there. And also thank you for the raid to, I can do it right, bloody hell, I keep stuttering every time I try to say your name. Deja Crew, thank you as well for the raid as well there tonight. Isn't Oh, I've no idea, mate, what the other map is. There is a couple of maps by default, but I have absolutely no idea offhand what they're called. But as I say, we will be back tomorrow with Farming Sim 22. We're doing the exact same string of experiments, and then we're going to jump in and do the road train as well. But we also have something special planned for tomorrow as well. And last Friday we started making a story, the Ghost of Eris and the castle that he defends, and we're going to do another 3 chapters tomorrow. We're going to make another 3 chapters to the story. I've kind of like outlined the plot outline for it. Intriguing twist. So we'll be doing that tomorrow there. It's some stage throughout the course of the evening. Let's just take a look and see who was online that we can go and say hello to. I've only got a couple of people online actually that I follow. Shall I go and see this chap? We're going to say hello to this chap. There's no one on playing Farming Sim. Oh, and Dukes7, thank you so much for the follow there as well, and welcome in. So, thank you as well to all the folks that have come in and followed tonight there as well. I hope you'll join us in all of our madness. I'll tell you what. What's this one? We haven't raided her before. Let's jump over and say hello to this person here. Close that. Exit that. Tomorrow night is Farming Sim 22. So we're moving from 19 Dukes up to 22. Oh, I've just closed the wrong bloody window down. Hashtag blame Chrissy. And then at the weekend, we'll be, Saturday and Sunday night, we are back on Hogwarts for the 2 nights. So we'll be able to hopefully make a good chunk in the missions there. But thank you all for coming in, as well as thank you, the Easy Guy and Deja Crew, if I can get the words out without stuttering. Thank you both so much for the raise there and bringing all the crazy folk over to us. But I'm not quite certain what she's playing, but we're going to hop over and say hello. I've never heard it. It's just Leap. It's all capitalized. I don't know what it is, but we'll jump over and we'll say hello. So thank you all for watching, though. Have a good night. And if I find the right button, we'll see you all next time. Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.